Allen's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
Defense just has to fight over the top of those screens.
Especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, he doesn't miss too many open shots.
And here's Harden for three. Can't get it to go. Miami leading by 7. From deep three-point range, Tim Duncan grabs the miss. And here is Parker. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Battier with the steal. And now here comes Cole, leading the break. And Anderson slams it in.
Boy, the kind of moments you love to see. Excellent defense leading to a dunk at the other end.
Clark, you got to marvel at the transition game when they've got it clicking. It's really explosive.
High octane for sure.
Oof. Turning defensive pressure into offensive opportunities. That's what it's all about.
And Lee with the stuff.
You know, we didn't see too many plays like that when they were digging this hole for themselves.
No, maybe they'll start, Clark, making up for it now.
It's all about effort and energy and anticipation, and they're finally getting some of that.
Allen for the three. West All-Stars with the rebound. Duncan's got his third rebound tonight.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
Where was he going with that pass? I mean, that's just an awful turnover.
So for the West, Howard's checked in for Duncan. Griffin comes in for Lee. And it's Paul in for James Harden. Cole, the pass to Allen. He dishes it to Cole. Back to Allen. Battier right side. Releases from the wing and drills it. Battier's got the lead up to 9 now for the Heat.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
The three from Bryant. The offensive rebound and out of bounds as the Heat gain possession. The West All-Stars making a switch here. Miami leading by 9. Passes it to James. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Here comes Russell Westbrook. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one, and that one's good.
They've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball into the paint.
Yeah, they've been the aggressors, Clark, and getting the ball inside into that lane area has been huge for them.
James kicks to Allen. Here's Wade. Solid shot from the distance of about 14 feet. Wade's got his first 2 points.
Has pretty much been the norm for them, getting their points off assists and great ball movement.
Nice rhythm and flow for this team. Tremendous communication and alertness.
Howard kicks to Westbrook. And that comes off the assist by Dwight Howard.
I'm not sure that was the play they had set up, but it was too good a look to pass up.
Pass to Allen, stolen by Durant. Here's Westbrook. He drains the quick shot. And now just a 4-point Heat lead.
Boy, beautiful assist. That's a couple of teammates clearly on the same page.
Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Well, guys, I was able to listen in on what Eric Spoelstra was going over with his team in that last huddle. He said to his players, we can do a lot of damage if we get more aggressive about driving the lane and taking it into the teeth of this defense. He also doesn't want them to forget the importance of playing aggressive defense on the perimeter and contesting every outside shot. Guys, they're clearly hoping those changes have an effect even before this game makes it to halftime. Kevin?
And as always, Doris, thank you. There's 53 seconds left in the first half of basketball. And Durant, here we go. A nice pick right there to get him right to the rack.
Well, that's a solidly executed pick play. I mean, it paid dividends with that nice dunk.
Exactly the result they were looking for.
Yeah, it worked so well. I mean, he got set, did not shuffle his feet. Really well done there offensively.
Chalmers against Westbrook. And there's another one for the Heat. There's 31 seconds left here in the second. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And the slam by Blake Griffin.
Incredible timing on the alley-oop.
He absolutely hammered it down.
And that's the play we're going to remember when this game is all said and done.
Allen dishes to LeBron. LeBron right side from 11 feet away. And it's Miami with another.
Got him with the turnaround there. That was as sweet as honey.
And here we go with Russell Westbrook. He has 5.
A great assist. Nice work from Russell Westbrook.
And here is Chalmers. What a play! Simply drains it in at the buzzer.
How about that one? A perfect finish to the half for them to tack another 3 points onto their lead.
The clock runs out, and we're heading to halftime. Heat lead by 7. Back after this from the American.
Now, presented by Sprint.
It's hump day, and this is
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
And the second half about to start here in just a few moments. What can you say? LeBron James, what an impressive effort today.
Yeah, the defensive effort and intensity has been fantastic, and you can tell he's really inspiring his team with his play.
Yeah, his emotion and his production. He's been patrolling the court, blocking shot after shot out there, and he's really made a statement with his defensive effort.
On the wings, it's D. Wade and LeBron James, Haslam and Bosh up front, and it's Chalmers in at the point. So that's who Eric Spoelstra starts the second half with. He feeds it to James. James gets the screen from Bosh. LeBron passes to Wade. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. James has got 5 assists in the game.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a nice look.
Poor job by the defender to not fight over or around that screen.
The shot by Bryant, no good.
And the defense got away with a major lapse there.
Wade kicks to Chalmers. Back to Wade. There's the dish to Chalmers. And the Heat, another 3.
Yeah, something that makes him hard to defend is his ability to receive a pass and get off an accurate shot in one quick, fluid motion. So you better beware of where he is on the floor at all times.
One of the premier catch-and-shoot guys in the league, Steve. There's no question about it.
Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. Haslam a screen on Durant. The drive by James drops in the layup for 2. LeBron's got 16.
Guys, they've had a solid start to the second half offensively. Gotten good looks, and they've made 3 out of 4 of them.
So the timeout taken here, the first for the West All-Stars.
He's forcing shots offensively, hurting his team in the process. He needs to trust his teammates more.
Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Well, guys, I was able to listen in on what Eric Spoelstra was going over with his team in that last huddle. Back to fundamentals. That's what he told them. Specifically, he'd like to see them implement the pick and roll as often as possible. The other thing he discussed with them was that they should be forceful with the ball. He said if they see a gap in the defense, they should go straight to the bucket. There's still plenty of basketball left to play, and as we watch how these adjustments play out, Kev, it'll be interesting.
All right, Doris, thank you very much. Back to Wade. From beyond the arc. And the Heat, another 3.
Everything working for him out of the half as they've hit 4 of their first 5 shots.
Ball against Chalmers. And here's Kobe for 3. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got his 4th assist in this one.
Incredible. Only took them a few seconds to answer the 3 ball with one of their own.
Let's keep this thing going, guys. I love seeing a 3-point battle like this.
Kicks it to Chalmers. Wade dishes to Bosh. Fades. Blake Griffin pulls it in.
It looked like an easy 2 points right there.
You know he's kicking himself for that miss.
The shot by Kobe, no good.
He has not been on his game, and you know their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not helped the situation.
LeBron with it, picked up by Bryant. Wade from outside. The shot is off. The West All-Stars will go the other way with it. The feed to Kobe. Fires for three. Kobe can't get that one to fall. The Heat leading by 10. The drive by James. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. Well, you talk about big-time career assists. These are the players all-time with the gift of assist. And you look at this list of the all-time leaders, you're looking at the legends of the game, the greats of the game, past and present.
Yeah, names like Mark Jackson, Jason Kidd, John Stockton, of course, you know, not just great passers, but you look at the longevity. I mean, that's an achievement in its own right.
LeBron just giving them fits. 16 points and a couple of great-looking rejections. So far, 2 blocks.
Now, he's anticipated the ball movement down low. He's finding angles, and that's why he's able to go up there and really control that glass area with his shot blocks.
Good on the second free throw. Parker with it. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Knocked away. The dive for the ball, and it ends up out of bounds, and they'll keep possession. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Down low. Kobe kicks to Harden. And it's off from three-point range. Miami leading by 11. Here's James. The shot, no good. Good D by Harden.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, he's an extremely strong finisher. I'm surprised he wasn't able to power that through the defense.
Now Wade, he has 7, 14 feet away. Good, he hits the jump shot. Wade's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Well, it's kind of been the story here today, hasn't it, Clark?
Always going up for the alley-oop here, and the jam by David Lee.
It's really hard to decide, guys, which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Clark, there's no wrong answer to that one, my friend. Sensational alley-oop all the way around.
Agreed.
All of the above. Well, you can't leave him alone, especially from long range.
Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
Harden can't hit. And here is Battier. Wade on the wing. Wade gets a screen from Anderson. Wade passes to LeBron. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Tell you what, LeBron can absolutely soar in for the finish. I remember last year, the alley-oop in the conference finals against Indiana just almost put his head on the rim.
Air freight is a nickname we could dub LeBron James. I mean, he's an unstoppable force and an immovable object. Defensively, the strength, length, mobility. He can wall you up and lock you down and put you away.
Russell Westbrook in for the West. That one misses. Now Lee. That's a 2 from Parker. LeBron grabs the miss. James has got 8 rebounds in this game. 46 seconds left in the third quarter. Gets to the rim for 2 with the D all over him. James has got 5 points now this quarter.
They're straying away from the three-point game here in the second half. And that's fine as long as they're on the lead and they're getting good shots. They decided not to take nearly as many three-pointers in this half.
Another miss by Harden.
You know, they're not totally dominating the glass, but they're definitely doing enough to keep this lead right where it is.
Well, if you're doing enough good things and you're maintaining at least a slight edge on the boards, you're usually going to be in pretty good shape.
Pass to Westbrook, and that goes out of bounds. They'll keep possession.
19 seconds. Substitution.
Knocks it loose. Stolen by Anderson. And he stepped in the line, so they turn it over.
Difficult to explain that turnover. I mean, I guess he thought he had more room than he did, but he really lost his place on the court.
Aldridge dishes to Harden. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
I have no idea why he was fouling there.
And even the foul, I mean, you can't be wrapping guys up like that. I mean, it just doesn't make any sense. That's a meaningless play.
Parker outside. Can't get it to go. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Heat out front, up by 16. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
Really excellent feed here, and I know we're used to seeing this guy score, but he is no slouch at creating passes and opportunities for his teammates, and he showcases that skill right here on that replay.
On the court for the West All-Stars, getting the fourth quarter going. Chris Paul is out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's Durant, and there's LaMarcus Aldridge, and it's Duncan in at the 4 slot. And Chalmers kicks to Bosch, and stolen by Aldridge. The pass to Paul. Inside, Westbrook with it. He's picked up by LeBron. Aldridge, no luck.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
Very steady work they've been doing on the interior, no question, and that's, I think, the main reason they have this lead.
Chalmers passes to James. And Haslam kicks to Wade. Dishes it to James. 6 to shoot. And stolen by Aldridge. And they're on the break. And here we go. And the shot is good. 6 points for Chris Paul.
Boy, the floor really opened up for him there.
He sure did. A good job getting it started before the defense can get itself set.
LeBron, no good.
And it is very dangerous to leave him open like that. Lucky break for the defense that he missed it.
And some changes here for the West All-Stars. Dwight Howard, he's checked in for Aldridge. Griffin comes in for Duncan. And it's Bryant in for Russell Westbrook. Now a timeout called by the West All-Stars. Look at LeBron James. He's really been playing well.
He's in one heck of a groove with the scoring. They're going to talk it over and try to figure out how to slow him down.
Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Guys, thank you. I got a chance to hear what Greg Popovich was saying to his team. He was not happy with their play to this point, telling them we're getting out hustled, plain and simple. There's still time, but we've got to dial up our effort. Kevin, we'll see if they have enough to get it done.
Tipped away. Tries to save it, and it's out of bounds. The Heat will take it the other way. And the Heat call time here.
Well, he's got to get everybody on the same page. I mean, that's the reason for this timeout. And if that happens, I think they can improve and start playing better.
You know, it's a coach's job to always try to be two or three steps ahead of the opponent and to look for that extra edge if you can. And I think he feels like he might have seen one.
He kicks it to Chalmers. Bosch inside, working on Howard. Wade for 3, and he gets it to go. Wade's got 10 points in just the second half. Guys, if they're going to make a run, no time like the present.
This has not been a pretty picture. I certainly expected a better game than what we've gotten so far.
Feeds to Kobe. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. Miami leading by 12. The drive by LeBron. The 17-footer. That's good. James has got 21 in the game.
I tell you what, he's made more than a few of those in his career.
The West All-Stars with the ball. Paul dishes to Griffin. And here's the intentional foul, but you know, it's coming here at a very inopportune time.
Yeah, that's a bad play there. I mean, that can really cost you the game. You've got to be smart when you make those intentional fouls.
For those just joining us, fourth quarter here, we're just over 2.5 minutes into it.
Guys, he shot a very good percentage today, and they've needed it.
Paul's gotten it done so far from the field tonight, making 4 of his 6 attempts. LeBron James on the wing. James left side. Turn around Jay. West All-Stars with the rebound. Griffin's got 4 rebounds in this game, so they foul intentionally. Paul with the 3. Paul missing again. The Heat leading by 12. The drive by James. Wade outside. And Chalmers kicks to Haslem. The jump hook, and he gets it to go.
That's really told the story today, guys. I mean, throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and then finish.
Yeah, Clark, they've been more active and more physical down low, and I think that's been the difference.
Pretty passing. Timely recognition as to where the open man was.
Still Western All-Stars ball. 16 seconds on the shot clock. 16.
The West All-Stars, they're working against the clock right now. Paul kicks to Durant. No good on the 3.
You know, even though he missed that one, great shooters have a way of feeling when they've got enough room to pull the trigger.
Yeah, not enough defensive coverage there to prevent him from firing that time, but I think if he's open, he's got to let that thing fly.
Chalmers with it. He's picked up by Paul, and Paul over to help. Chalmers pass to LeBron. 5 on the clock. Shot is off. Great D that time from Durant. There's 1:38 left in the fourth quarter of this one. They recover it.
And no question, he got bumped on that shot.
Definitely no room for discussion on that
one. The first free throw is good. And so Howard nails both of them. Miami leading by 10. The drive by James.
LeBron James.
And the first one drops. So he gets them both.
They're really doing a good job working hard to get inside and draw contact, a little more so than they did in the first half.
To keep a lead like this, they should continue to attack the paint like they have been. Don't settle for jump shots. Find your way to the free throw line.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Greg Popovich coaching his team during that last break. He told his guys not to use so much of the shot clock, saying early offense is going to be the key for them from this point forward. He then added a message about getting physical, playing with energy, saying, quote, let's make sure we're the ones dictating the way this game is played. A few late-on-the-fly adjustments as the situation gets more desperate for them. It's going to be a tough hill to climb, guys.
Thank you, Doris. 1:10 left in the fourth quarter. The shot's good from Bryant.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. A statement victory for the Heat.
The sheer volume of three-pointers was the deciding factor tonight, it seems.
Yeah, they sink one, Kevin, and then they do it again. It worked.
And what a huge standout performance it was for James. He just looked like an orchestrator out there, keeping his teammates involved, running to the open spots. I mean, he would constantly find them more often than not.
How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
They certainly haven't let these fans down tonight. You know, fun night to be in the building.
It has been. I mean, the atmosphere has been great, and no doubt that helped with the winning effort.
Shot's good by Durant.
I mean, what are you going to do defensively? You can just rise up and bang down a three ball like that, and they get such separation with the height advantage.
And so here are the West All-Stars. Out of bounds, Miami takes possession.
Such a careless pass. You've got to keep your head in the game here.
So an almost entirely new group now for the West. Here's Cole. Allen outside, the three, and that one's good. And the Heat lead by 12.
This game's over, guys. I think we can say that with certainty.
Yeah, I agree with you there. We have officially reached garbage time.
Paul for three. Cole with the rebound. And here are the Heat now. Leaps for it, and that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession.
18 seconds on the shot clock. 18.
There's 10 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. It's Allen with the drive. Kobe with the steal. And it's blocked by Battier. And he's able to get it back. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. They put on a show tonight, thoroughly controlling each end of the floor.
Hey,